Hi, how y'all doing? Another fashion statement by Rusty78609. It is 1:51 p.m. Central Standard Time, February the 8th, I think, and it's about 70 degrees outside, perfectly clear, no wind, dry as Texas toast. No humidity, in other words. And anyway, I full-time RV and go camping in a car. If you're interested in either one of those, check out my playlist on my channel homepage at Rusty78609, all lowercase, no spaces. Got the advertisement in. Oh, also thank all you guys that support the channel. I appreciate the hell out of that. So anyway, what I've been doing is I'm maybe going on a trip here in my Prius, going camping for a while. I'm not sure, probably in March, depending on the weather. If it warms up nicely, I go. I'm a fair weather camper. And anyway, I currently have a Samsung tablet, Tab 2, I think. It's an old one. I mean, it's like 4 years old, and every time I turn it on when I go camping, because I use it as a mobile hotspot, I get some prepaid data from Verizon because it's a Verizon tablet, and I use that while I'm traveling to access the internet to do stuff on the laptop. Okay, even though my phone is I got an LG Stylo phone, and it's got an unlimited plan with Cricket Wireless for $65, including all taxes and fees, which you can't beat anywhere. I promise you. And AT&T's got damn good service everywhere in the U.S., just about as good as Verizon, but some places in the West, Verizon has them beat. But anyway, but you can't use the Cricket phone as a hotspot. Well, you can root it and do all this crap, but I'm not going to fool with all that. But because and it's also what's called a GSM phone, and it uses AT&T towers, which is great and it works fine for me. But that's not what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about internet access using a mobile hotspot. And since I can't use my phone as a mobile hotspot using the unlimited plan because they just won't let you do it at Cricket Wireless, and I use about 150 gigabytes a month of data uploading videos on that phone, so it pays for itself every month wonderfully. But every now and then I need to do something on my Chromebook, my laptop, and I need Wi-Fi. But I don't like to go to places that have Wi-Fi because, first of all, it's inconvenient to find one sometimes because I'm out there, I'm out in the boonies. And number two is sometimes they're not safe, depending on where you are and what you're doing. And but anyway, so what I was looking around for, and I went into Walmart today, and I went to Verizon first and checked. You can get one with them, and it costs you 150 a month. I mean, it's just they're just out of sight. I mean, they're not even in the hunt. You know what I mean? I'm pausing to scratch my back. Anyway, so the downside of using, I mean, I could use the tablet using prepaid Verizon data because it costs uh, 20 $20 for $20 for 1 gigabyte with Verizon prepaid and 35 for 2 gigabytes of data. And I use about a little less than a gigabyte a month when I'm traveling or when I go camping. So I mean, I usually just put 1 gigabyte out there. That's what I've been doing using my Samsung tablet. But I got to looking at Walmart, and I was checking out Straight Talk Wireless, and they're an MNVO or some crap like that, which means that they if you get a phone or a hotspot, mobile hotspot from them, it can be CDMA, which is basically Verizon, or it can be a GSM deal, and that is AT&T and T and that stuff. Okay, but I wanted a CDMA Straight Talk hotspot because I looked at the Verizon hotspots and they just don't have any deals. They're all $200, $200, $200. Because if you use them prepaid, you got to pay full price. However, what I found was I went to again Walmart, checked on Straight Talk. They weren't a lot of help there at the store. So anyway, I got on the phone, my smartphone, did a little checking, and I found out something. So I got home and I did a little more checking, Old Rusty's a checker, ain't he? And but anyway, I got on their webpage and I looked at their little deals. And first of all, you can get 1 gigabyte of data, 4G LTE hotspot. You can get it's $15 for 1 gigabyte that lasts you 30 days, and then it's gone. Okay, whether you use it or not, it's use it or lose it. You can get 2 gigabytes for $25, and that's good for 30 days too. Or you can get 4 gigabytes for $40, and that's good for 60 days. Or you can get 5 gigabytes, and it's good for 60 days, and so on and so on and so on. But I'm just going to get, buy 1 gigabyte at a time, and if it starts to run low, you can recharge it. You can just call their 800 number and do it over the phone, or you can do it over the internet. Reload it. And here is the upside of the hotspot. See, with the tablet, or even using your phone as a mobile hotspot, all your upload, whenever there's an upload for an app or Google or whoever, it uses your data. So when I'm using my tablet out on the road, and my God, I have very few apps on that thing. I deleted everything I could find on it, and but still, when I would turn it on, and it takes forever to turn that old Samsung tablet on. I mean, it's old. It's like me. It takes a little while to get it going. You know what I mean? And but whenever it connected with the Verizon towers, here comes the downloads. Well, there goes your data. Okay, there goes your gigabyte. Adios, amigo. But with a mobile hotspot, guess what? There ain't none, because there's no apps. There's no apps. Okay, it's just used to connect to Wi-Fi, period, or the internet. Okay, and using Verizon towers. Is that good? You bet it is, because that means. And let me tell you what else I found. You can buy, ta-da! You can buy it's called a Z as in zebra, TE, Z again, 288L hotspot for $39.99, and they'll ship it overnight to you for free through February the 15th. And that is a CDMA hotspot 4G LTE using Verizon towers for $39.99. That's a fifth of the price they charge you at Verizon. Okay, does it work? I don't know. I ain't got it yet. Get it tomorrow, I guess. But so I ordered me a ZTE Z288L 4G LTE CDMA mobile hotspot from Straight Talk Wireless, and I should get it tomorrow, and it'll come with preload, or it'll come ready for 1 gigabyte, because I got 1 gigabyte. I just want to check it, and it's good for a month, so it gives me time to check it out and be sure it works before I go camping and find out it may not. Also, for you fans of AT&T, they make a ZTE Z 291DL GSM model that uses AT&T and I think T-Mobile towers, and it's $49.99. It's the same thing. It's just $10 more, and you can get free shipping on it too. But for me, my recommendation would be, if you're going to go with a Straight Talk Wireless mobile hotspot, that you go with Verizon. Why? Because now in the Western U.S., what I've found is Verizon has a little bit better coverage. It does. Now, now believe it or not, I mean, there's places. It's really strange. There are more places where you get Verizon signal okay than AT&T. However, there are a few places that AT&T will work and Verizon won't work at all. I mean, I can't figure it out. I don't know why they don't use each other's towers, but they don't. And that's the way that is. So what you can do, you guys, if you're travelers or you use a hotspot, and Because if you travel and you want to, it's so much nicer to have the privacy and security of having your own device. Now I know you can go to McDonald's and I know you can go to all these other places, and if you're uploading videos and you want to do it on the cheap, that's probably the way to do it. Go to something, use somebody's Wi-Fi and upload your video. I just don't like to do that, and that's just me. I like to have my own stuff. So if I'm out camping somewhere and I do a video and I want to upload it, I do it right there. Okay, right then. Get it done. Get it done, boy. Get her done. So anyway, I was just going to give you a heads up on that. And but the thing you got to be aware of, and a lot of people don't know it, they'll go into Walmart and get them a Straight Talk phone without asking a very important question. Is it a CDMA phone or a GSM phone? What's the difference? I'll go over it again. CDMA, I'm not going to tell you what that means, but basically it means it uses Verizon towers. Okay? GSM means it uses AT&T towers. And that's all you need to know. Okay? But with Straight Talk Wireless, it's kind of like Cricket in a way. It's just cheaper. Okay, you can get data, for example, $5 cheaper for 1 gigabyte, and it's $10 cheaper for 2 gigabytes. It's $10 cheaper than Verizon prepaid. Now, does that make any difference in the way are they going to, what do they call it, reduce the signal speed? No, they're not. No. Prepaid, and this is prepaid. Okay, prepaid is prepaid is prepaid. If you can say that 3 times in a row and get it right, well, that means you're not drunk, I guess. Anyway, guys, that's it from Central Texas. This is Rusty789 at his home base in my luxurious 26-foot bunkhouse RV, Jayco J-Flight. And the reason I say it's luxurious, because when you go camping in a Toyota Prius for a few days or several days or a month, and you come back here, this is like the Taj Mahal. I'm telling you, it's like the Ritz-Carlton. I've never been there. Been to a Marriott and Hyatt and all that stuff years ago. But anyway, it's very nice. And I have more privacy here than I do when I go camping. So the question is, why do I go camping? The adventure. Just something to do. I mean, I can sit here and die and see me in this RV, or I can get off my little high knee and get in that Prius and go see stuff. I hear you. I'm going to do that. When the weather warms up, Rusty's going on the road. So anyway, guys, check out Straight Talk Wireless Mobile Hotspots. And if you could read that, that would be a miracle. But that's what it is. If you can read my writing, I can't even read my, that is amazing. I'll make a note sometimes, and it'll be on my dining room table. And I'll pick it up and look at it and say, what in the hell does that say? Did I write it upside down? No, my handwriting is getting a little poor as I've gotten older. And why is that? Because that's just the way it is. Because you don't, how many times do you sit down and write a letter, or write much other than a grocery list? Maybe not much. We do this on this little keyboard here, and that's it. So we're going to name this video Straight Talk Wireless Mobile Hotspot, I guess, for travelers. There we go. We'll do that. Okay. Anyway, guys, thumbs up. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy USA made when you can. Take deep breaths. Drink plenty of breathe through your nose and out your mouth. It relieves stress. Drink plenty of water. Stretch. Walk. Keep your health, because I may go to the RV and boat show on Friday next week if I can find a place to park when I get there. They charge anywhere from $4 to $8. I mean, to park for 4 hours, which I would like to allow myself, even though I may not be there that long, cost $8, $2 an hour to park. Right. And then there's some free parking that's about 2 miles away. I ain't gonna do it. You think I'm gonna walk through the ghetto area of Austin, Texas to the convention center for 2 goddamn miles? Oh, oh, oh. No, no, no. No, if I can find a decent place to park, I'll go do it. But if I can't find me what I think is a good place to park that gets me safely into the convention center without getting mugged and killed, then I'll do it. But where it's located is in a little rough part of town, folks. A little rough part of town. It's near the river, and there's some jogging paths and all that stuff, and they have all kind of problems there all the time. But having said that, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye bye. Enjoy your day, keep your health, and all that good stuff. Bye.